Many thanks for joining us on AN24 News Round. Here are the major headlines. No relaxation of COVID-19 rules for Christmas, and that is coming from the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. 753 Nigerian traders in Ghana demand repatriation, and U.S. election officials reject Trump's claim of fraud. The news in details after this break. The Petroleum Products Marketing Company, a subsidiary of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, has increased the ex-depot price of premium motor spirit, also known as petrol, to 155 naira 17 kobo per litre. The depot price was increased from 147 naira 67 kobo per litre to 155 naira 17 kobo per litre. The increment was issued in an internal memo dated November 11, 2020 and signed by Tijani Ali. In its PMS price proposal for November, the PPMC put the landing cost of petrol at 128 naira 89 kobo per litre, up from 119 naira 77 kobo per litre in September-October. It also said that the estimated minimum pump price of the products would increase to 161 naira 36 kobo per litre from 153 naira 86 kobo per litre. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has said that there will be no relaxing of the coronavirus disease protocols ahead of the Christmas season. The coordinator of the PTF, Dr. Sani Aliyu, stated this in Abuja on Thursday at the daily briefing on the pandemic. Aliyu said that Nigeria was currently worried with the rise in cases of COVID-19 pandemic across the globe, hence the need to enforce the COVID-19 rules during the holiday season. While speaking on international travels, the coordinator advised all holiday seekers to suspend their trips and stay in the country, as Nigeria would ensure that every incoming passenger undergoes the travel rules in the country. The Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, Dr. Chikwe Ihekweazu, also advised both incoming and outgoing travelers to suspend their travels if it was not necessary. Ihekweazu also said that apart from COVID-19, other cases like Ebola and yellow fever were growing in Congo DR, and that was why it was important that non-essential travels should be suspended. At least 753 Nigerians living in Ghana, mostly traders, have called on the federal government to evacuate them back home. The Nigerian Union of Traders in Ghana, NUTAG, in a letter to the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabirirewa, said the diplomatic necessities between Nigeria and Ghana had not yielded results. The Save Our Soul letter alleged consistent harassment, intimidation, torture, and threats to life by Ghanaians and the authorities. The letter was presented by a delegation led by the President, National Association of Nigerian Traders, Dr. Ken Ukohaha. He was accompanied by NUTAG President Chukwuemeka Nnanji and members. They also visited the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Otumba Richard Adebayo, in Abuja. Ukohaha noted that Nigerian traders in Ghana were being tortured, intimidated and harassed, apart from being subjected to all manner of frustrations by the government and the people of Ghana since 2007. Ukohaha urged the federal government to take necessary steps to liaise with relevant Ghanaian authorities to ensure that their goods and properties are safely returned to Nigeria. He said it was sad that their shops remained locked after many traders had complied with the laws, despite their contradicting the provisions of the ECOWAS Treaty and protocols. Ukohaha noted that although the Nigerian High Commission in Ghana had been meeting with the Ghanaian government towards resolving the matter, it had not yielded results. He said that at least 753 Nigerians have indicated an interest in returning. According to Nnanji, the Ghanaian government is relying on the Ghana Investment Promotion Act 865 to demand $1 million from each trader upfront. He added that the alternative is the equivalent of the sum in equity before being allowed to start a business or to continue doing business in the retail sector in Ghana. Responding to the request, Dabiri-Erewa appealed for calm, noting that she would convey their demands to the appropriate authorities. She said it was sad that their shops had not been reopened for almost a year, citing draconian conditions, which, according to her, are against ECOWAS protocols on free trade and the movement on goods and services. The federal government has expressed concerns over the number of new confirmed cases of Lassa fever in some states. The Minister of State for Health, Olorunimbe Mamora, expressed the concern in Abuja at the joint national briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. He said that there had been reported cases of Lassa fever in some states, especially as the dry season was setting in. According to the minister, while government strives to contain the spread of COVID-19, it is monitoring other diseases threatening the health of Nigerians, including Lassa fever. He said that 1,131 confirmed cases had been recorded in 27 states and that the number of new confirmed cases had increased from 3 in the last weeks to 11 cases this week. He added that although nearly 3/4 of the confirmed cases are in Ondo State, Lassa fever can affect anyone, anywhere. He further advised the Nigerians to be vigilant, especially as the dry season approaches. And finally on the news, U.S. federal election officials have said the 2020 White House vote was the most secure in the American history, rejecting President Donald Trump's claims of fraud. A committee announced that there was no evidence that any voting system deleted or lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised. They spoke out after Mr. Trump claimed without proof that 2.7 million votes for him had been deleted. He has yet to concede to the president-elect Democrat Joe Biden. The result of the 3rd November election was projected by all the major U.S. TV networks last weekend. Mr. Trump has launched a flurry of legal challenges to projected results in key states and leveled unsubstantiated allegations of widespread electoral fraud. Meanwhile, China has finally extended its congratulations to Mr. Biden and his running mate Kamala Harris. After days of silence, it said that it respects the choice of the American people and wished them the best. And with that, we've come to the end of the news. Thank you for watching.